So that's kind of what we do. That's the or better piece. When I get to the end, we do vacations at wholesale pricing or better. That's the or better piece of that. And so, so thanks for coming out. I'm going to walk through real quick what we do here and help you understand what somebody that invited you here tonight is excited about what we got going on. And I've been at this for about 5.5 years. 4 years I've been full-time doing this, so it's all we do. And so when I saw this, I was working a job, sort of like Charles, probably a fewer hours. And so the job I had, I've been selling chemicals to semiconductor companies for about 17 years. I worked literally 15 hours a week from my couch, made 6 figures doing what I did, and it was a piece of cake. My wife did not work. We had a good situation. I'm an elder at my church, gave a lot of time there, and that was just life. That's what we did, and I was like, okay, this is it for the next however many years. Then a guy calls me who used to be our pastor at our church, a guy that married us 23 years ago, and he goes, hey, dude, you got to check this out. And so, so that's just the door, is that right? That was going on there? Okay, all right. RoboCop coming in. So anyway, I trusted the guy, so I was willing to take a look at what he wanted me to take a look at. And even though at the beginning I was skeptical, I'd been around stuff like this, so literally because he was so excited, I knew he had been lied to, so I was going to go get him out of what he was trying to get me into. And so literally that's why I started looking at this. And so 5.5 years later, I'm standing here talking to all y'all. And there's a reason. Along the way, as I looked at it, I was like, dang, gum, this is pretty good. And I kept asking this question, what's my downside if I do this? And the downside was, we're going to save some money in our life, we get a tax deduction. Period. That was it. That was the worst thing that was going to happen. Everybody okay with those two things? Mm-hmm. Save money, tax deductions? Yes. It's an okay deal, right? So I'll walk through what it is today because, man, is it better than what it was then. And help you understand what we do. There are 2 pieces to it. One is a membership that simply allows you to save money in your life. That's all we're talking about. And the other piece is a business piece that allows you to make money sharing it with people if you choose to. They are separate and optional. All right? So World Ventures is the name of our company, and our tagline there is make a living living, and literally that is what we want to do. We want people on vacation more often. So how many? A bunch of you guys just came back from cruises. You just went, some went hot, some went cold, right? That's nice. Okay, that's good stuff. So how many of you guys that just went on cruises are ready to go back on another cruise? It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Dallas is out there. You come back home after a cruise, you sit at the dinner table, and you're like, "Where's the dinner, man?" And now it's up to you to make it. That's the good part. Coming back every day, your bed is made. Twice. So that's what we want to do, and we have a membership called Dream Trips. And what it does, we get access to all kinds of peak life experiences all over the planet. We happen to do these things at 25 to 50% lower prices than where else you can find them. And I'll show you how we do that. But we do trips all over the planet, man, really, truly. Asia, Europe, Mexico, Hawaii, South America, the Caribbean. And we got a lot of trips. Different themes, Disney, spa, skiing. We don't have many hunters out here, but around the rest of the country, we got a lot of hunters. And so whatever you want to do, whatever your bucket list is, we do those trips all over the planet. There are 3 different levels of the membership: the gold, the standard, the gold, and the platinum membership. You get to choose which one works best for your lifestyle. And I'll walk through each of them pretty quickly, but they're pretty simple, so you get it pretty quick. You get access to a website. When you become a member, you get a website. Everything we do is online. So there are 2 pieces to the membership. The top piece here gives you access to all the travel. So these are 4- and 5-star trips at 2- to 3-star prices. These are not cheap trips, last-minute trips, and all that stuff at cheap prices. That is not our deal. We call them dream trips for a reason. We give you a high-end experience at a really good price. And then that's the standard membership. Then the gold membership, you get all the travel and a bunch of daily discounts. So I'll walk through how that works real quick. At the end of the day, you get vacations at wholesale pricing or better as a member. We've just been talking about the cruise you guys went on. So Del, you guys just did the 8-day Alaskan cruise, is that right? Inside cabin, outside cabin, balcony?
Outside with veranda, balcony. Yeah.
Outside veranda. And so how much did you guys pay for that? Do you remember?
It was a little bit over $1,500, but I checked with on here, and it would have been 11 something. Wow. Per person.
So was that 1,500 per person or 1,500
Per
total?
person.
Okay. So last year, my parents went in July, Alaskan cruise. They had an outside cabin. It was not a veranda, but it was an outside cabin. Airfare included. Everything was $1,800 for both of them. Total. Pretty spoken good deal. Yes, yes. So when we started this whole deal, we had 3 trips all around the globe. 3 trips. This year we'll have about 4,000. And as a member, you get to go on any and all for the rest of your life at our prices, which I'm about to show you. Next year we'll have more, and the year after that more. The deal is, as we add more members, we add more trips. We add more trips, we get more leverage at the destinations. More leverage means better prices, period. And then we have the daily discounts, and literally you get money to go on vacation with for telling other people about this. So here's how it works. I'm just going to walk through a handful of trips so you understand how this rolls out. So this is a trip we have at Disney, going to Disneyland for 5 days. Anybody been to Disneyland recently by chance? So 5 days, 4 nights, staying at the Disney Paradise Pier Hotel. And if you go check this out, it's about $300 a night to stay there. Our deal here is $873 for 2 people. That includes all the taxes, all the fees, and ours. We also have these extras in there. 2 3-day park passes are included. Character breakfast each day, daily pool party included. So all that for $873. Best price we found, we went out to Disney.com and found it for $2,100. The same deal. So ours saved $1,226 over Disney. This is an all-inclusive down in Cancun. Anybody been to an all-inclusive in here and remember it? Charles is the only one. Okay, good thing I'm here tonight. So this is 5 days. All you can eat, all you can drink, all the taxes, all the tips, and the airport transfers. Everything included. 5 days, $1,028. That's for 2 people. When you get there, you get $1,200 in resort credits. So you pay $1,028, you get $1,200. The $1,200 in credits you can use for spa, golf, zip lining, swim with the dolphins, Mayan ruins, whatever. It also included 2 days of diving with the equipment, which is about $150 a day if you were to go check it out. If you're not a diver, you get access to other activities that you can utilize. We went out to find the best price on this. $1,239 was the best price we could find. That was all inclusive, but it did not include the $1,200 in credits or the activities. So even with that, it was about $211 more than ours, and we had all the extras. Palazzo, this is down in Vegas. 5 days staying at the Palazzo. If you go check it out, it's about $300 a night to stay at this place. Ours was 5 days for $498 for 2 people. That also included tickets to Rock of Ages for 2 people, round-trip airport transfers, 2-for-1 drink tickets throughout. And we went out to find the best price on this. Best price we could find was $1,361 just for the room alone. So ours saved $863, and then we had all the extras. So it kind of gives you an idea of the kind of prices we get. This is a place called the Miraval, and it's a 4-diamond resort, really high-end place down in Nueva Vallarta. And our deal on this was $978, all-inclusive. It's a gourmet, all-inclusive, one of the best places you'll ever go in your life. And if you were to go check this place out right now, you can pay $900 a night to stay here. We have it for $978 for 5 days. Hawaii, this is in Honolulu, 6 days, staying at the Aston Waikiki Beach, $479 a person. Greece, anybody up for a Greece trip?
Yes.
5 days, $319. You get breakfast and dinner each day for this. France, 7 days in France, $559 a person. Breakfast included each day. Entrance to the Chocolate Museum. So, and then over here it also says you can apply 200 points. So in our world, when we apply points, you reduce the trip by that many dollars. So we apply 200 points, the trip goes down by $200 more. So instead of paying $559 per person, we would pay $459 per person for that trip. We have sporting events all over the world. We do the Super Bowl, World Series, All-Star Game, NBA championships, Final Four, BCS championships, all the major golf outings, all kinds of stuff all over the planet. We have tickets to whatever event you're going to, and hotel, food built in. We do a $69 cruise every single month. It's a 5 or 6 day cruise. This is the one you're talking about, James. And then it comes out the last Monday of the month, which would be this coming Monday, except it's a holiday, so it'll come out on Tuesday, all y'all, Tuesday 9 a.m. And I think it's going out of Long Beach, the one we got coming this week. And so you get on the ship for $69. That's not per day, that's for all 5 days that you're on the ship. $69.
I thought it was per day, but it's for the trip.
For the trip. For the trip. Who's up for that deal? So it's a real cruise ship, you know, you get to go out and mix up that.
You know, what we learned is that onboard credit, that's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Because we just our second cruise. We learned that if you can get a deal with onboard credit or a resort for credit,
oh yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Less money out your pocket.
So we were big on cruises. We love cruises. Then we went to an all-inclusive. We still like cruising, but man, all-inclusives are really the way to go. Although they're pretty cool. I mean, did you guys do the shows and stuff at night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys, did they have the Legends show the last night?
Yeah.
Where the karaokeers got in on that deal?
They had shows. We went to some shows we didn't. Because we had our own. They went to the comedy show.
Gotcha. We were, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they have what's called the Legends Carnival, or the Carnival Legends show. And what happens is throughout the week at the karaoke lounge, you can actually audition, and you get to actually be in the show on the last night.
Wow.
Yeah. So really?
They did? Okay.
You weren't James Brown?
Nah.
They had it, but we missed it. Yeah.
Got it. I was Elton John twice in that show. And I got the boa, and the sequins glasses, and the sequins hat.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Got pictures to prove it. As a matter of fact, I got them on here. That's right, I got them on my laptop. So last example here, 6 days, all-inclusive down in Cancun, $389. You get a $550 resort credit for that. Apply your 200 points, and you're looking at $289 per person for an all-inclusive for 6 days. So these are just a handful of trips to give you an idea of our prices and the kind of trips we're doing. We'll do 4,000 of these this year around the globe. My wife and I went down to Mexico, Cancun, about 4 years ago almost, and got this thing figured out that night. It was her and I that booked the trip, and so it's really important to understand it's not group travel. Even though we go by bulk space, it's individual travel at group rates. It's your trip to do what you want to do on the trip. So we had a great time here. We paid $1,050 total for both of us. We got a $1,500 resort credit made out on that deal. And then sitting right here at that table, Mary said, man, we should bring some friends back with us. And so the next year we did just that. We brought a mess of friends back. And we just had a great time. And the person that invited you here tonight, what we're inviting people to is this picture. To be able to vacation more often with the people you know and love. We happen to do it more because we pay a lower price. It's very simple. That's the whole deal here. And if that sounds like a good idea to you, then get a membership because it's basically a free membership. So this is our world. This was 100 of us that went down to that 4-diamond resort I talked about. This was last year, and then this was us, about 100 of us that went about 2 months ago. And so like I said, it looks like we travel as a pack, and we kind of do now, but you don't have to. I want to be really clear on that. So we have trips for every schedule, trips for every budget, all over the planet. Weekend getaways to Napa, 16-day Mount Everest hikes. I mean, we do those things. We do the 16-day cruise to Hawaii. If you guys haven't cruised but a couple of times, don't try the 16-day cruise yet. You'll go crazy on that deal. But you can build up to it. You can build up your stamina. So we have trips for every schedule. We have every schedule, every budget. Spa getaways, cruises, all-inclusive. The sporting events, we have humanitarian trips. In church, we call them missions trips. Here, we call them voluntourism trips. So most of what we do actually goes to help underprivileged kids. We build orphanages, schools, freshwater irrigation systems all over the planet. And we have about 90 of those this year. So in addition to that, we have access to a booking engine. And this is like Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity, but it's ours. We own it. A couple of things are unique because of that. We guarantee best price on airfare and hotel all the time against all other online sites. This is anytime, all the time, anywhere travel. Guarantee the best price on those two things. We can book rental cars, cruises, 60,000 timeshare properties. Did you go to look on here for that cruise?
No, we had done it before I even heard about one.
Right, but you said you saw
Oh,
it
yeah, I
here
did,
on the booking engine.
I
Got
did.
it. Okay.
I did.
So we also can book 60,000 timeshare properties, and we don't own the properties. We have no maintenance fees, no presentations to watch. Not our deal. We just get to use them at a discount, and we walk away.
Hearing noises upstairs. Got
Oh.
kids up there.
Got it. But you're talking about the dog. I saw you looking outside. That is a well-trained dog. Using the restroom. You're getting all this on video. So this site was voted world's best travel booking site by the World Travel Awards, and that was in late 2012. We took it away from Expedia. The next year, 2013, we won World's Leading Travel Club and North America's Leading Travel Agency. In 2014, we won Europe, Asia, and North America's Leading Travel Club, and ultimately, we won World's Leading Travel Club again. Before all you all ever even heard about this, we've already won World's Leading Travel Club twice. Without you. I mean, it's growing really well, and there's a really good reason for that. We got a really good idea. How many guys have ever heard of Uber?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, so you guys know how long Uber's been around?
A couple of years. Not
A
that
couple of
long.
years, right? Let's say it was 4 years from the time they started their idea, to get it all done. But about 2 years they've been operating. You know that they are a $50 billion company? 50 billion. Do you know how many cars they own?
Wow.
0. That's exactly right. 0. So you know what happens is they found a better way to get something that people needed, the transportation. What we've done is we found a better way to get people on vacation at better prices, having a better experience. Same deal. And here's the best part. I talked about that membership. If you like travel, all the stuff I just shown you, it's all of $100 one time. Can we turn that back on, or is that?
You need it back on?
Yeah,
Oh,
is
okay. I
that
thought it
a
was
bad
in the way.
No, if we could keep it on, that'll help so people don't go to sleep.
Let's see.
This way I can see it.
Like, where's my popcorn?
Wake up! So the standard membership is $100 one time for life. You never pay this again. It's a household membership. That's not per person. $25 a month maintains it. But the $100 you pay into World Ventures, they turn around and give it right back to you, and you get to immediately use it toward a vacation. If I pay $100 today, I get to use that same $100 to go to Vegas or Greece or Hawaii or whatever. The $25 a month goes in, every penny comes back to you. And it's just a savings account. It's a vacation savings account. $300 you put away for the year, you get to use every penny toward vacation.
Wow.
Yep. Every time you refer someone else anywhere in the world that buys a membership, a standard membership, you get another $50 to use toward vacation. You can refer as many people as you like. And when you've referred just 4 people somewhere on the planet who buy a membership, that's a way to say thanks. Your monthly fee goes away. You still get access to the whole thing. You just don't pay for it anymore. The cool part is you still get that $25 a month for travel every single month. So now, as a non-paying member, you get access to all the discounts, and you're also paid $300 a year to go on vacation. So I'm going to take a quick break here and ask if there are any questions on what I've covered so far.
And if you've liked what you've heard, get in touch with me, Dr. Griffin, at 925-759-8192. Again, that's 925-759-8192. Griffin Dream Team with World Venture signing off.